Hi everybody, today we're going to learn how to mop a floor. And so it's a pretty easy process and shouldn't take us too long to be able to cover everything in it today. The first step is going to be to gather all of your cleaning supplies that you're going to need, your mop bucket, and your cleaning solution. Step two will be to fill your mop bucket with water and your cleaning solution. Step three will be to mop your floor. You're starting in one side and then working your way through the room from one side to the other. Step four will be to pour out the water out of your mop bucket and clean out your mop. And then step five will be to put your mop away and mop bucket away and cleaning supplies away. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to do it step by step.
So step one is going to be to gather all your materials. So we've gathered our mop bucket, our cleaning solution, our mop, and I got out a measuring thingy for the cleaning solution. You need to make sure that you're reading the back label or having somebody tell you how much to put in so that you get the right mixture. I'm going to put about 2 gallons of water in my mop bucket. So I'm going to put in a half cup of pine salt, because that's what I'm using, in my mop bucket. I prefer hot water, so I'm going to fill my bucket now with hot water and then add the cleaning solution in here. I did preheat the water, so it is already hot. You may have to let your water run for a minute before you do it. This is a 1/4 cup, so I'm going to do 2 of these to make sure that I have enough solution here. There's 1 and 2. Looks like I had just enough to mop my floor. Put that aside. And we're going to go ahead and let the bucket fill up, and then we'll show you the next step. All right, so our mop bucket is full of water and cleaning solution, so I'm going to take it out of the sink and set it down here on the floor. And I take my mop, pretty much like we did with a broom. You're going to have my right hand about halfway down. My left hand's going to be at the top of the mop. You can always put a piece of tape on here to kind of show where your hands should go if you need that reminder. But I'm going to stick my mop down in here. I'm going to get it nice and wet. And then this up here kind of brings the mop out for me so I don't get too much water on the floor. You might have a mop where you push it down and twist it out. I prefer this particular one just because it takes a lot more of the water out and my hands don't get wet. So that's why I prefer this one. So I just twist it until all the water has come out for the most part, and then I'm ready to mop. So I'm going to come to the corner of my room where I'm going to start, and I'm just going to push the mop back and forth. And when I mop, I try to stay even with my tiles on the floor so that I know where I've mopped. So right here is my line for this section. So I'm going to follow these tile lines, and I'm just going to go back and forth, back and forth. Once I finish that tile, I will go to the next line and go back and forth through the whole kitchen. As I see that I need more water on my mop, as the floor just doesn't look like it's getting as clean, I will go back to my mop bucket, and looks like I have a spot here, so I might scrub for a minute. I will go back to my mop bucket and add water as needed to complete the room. So just keep going through the whole process throughout your whole kitchen or bathroom, wherever it is that you're cleaning, and then you should be good to go. Okay, so you have finished mopping your floor, and the last few steps are just to clean out your mop bucket and clean off your mop, and then put your things away. So it won't take long. I'm going to go ahead and bring my mop out one last time here, and then I'm going to rinse it out. It's up to you how you want to do this. Depending on the type of mop you have, you can rinse it off in the sink using hot water. Some mops, they come apart. You can twist it off and you can throw this whole mop head in the washer. It just depends on what you choose to purchase. But just in case you need to rinse it out, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna put it here in the sink. I'm gonna turn on the hot water again, and I'm just gonna run the water through my mop to try to wash out any of the cleaning chemicals or any dirt that still may be left behind until it looks clean. Sometimes I may spin it up in the sink to try to push out some of the dirt and cleaning solution. You can use your mop bucket again if you want. I can leave that here and grab that so you can see that process here. You just put your mop bucket in the other sink. You can rinse out your mop, put it in your spinner if you don't have a hand twist there. Try to clean it out so the mop head looks fully clean. And just keep doing that. Sometimes it may just be easier to get a mop that you can just take and twist the mop head off and throw the whole thing into the washer machine. So, and that's actually what I'll do with mine once we finish here. So I'm gonna set that aside. You're gonna pour out your mop water and solution. Do it slowly so you don't make a big mess. Okay. And then you'll need to rinse out your mop bucket because you do still have some dirt and cleaning solution inside. So I typically will just rinse it out. And that's really all that's to it. Now you just put everything back where it goes and you're all done. If you followed those steps, you have successfully mopped your floor. Congratulations.